Hey guys, welcome back to the Chan. I know Lucas says that, but like, oh my god, this is kind of bright, but then that's kind of dark. But this is kind of nicer, right? Right? Okay, now I have like one of those spots on my eye from staring directly into lighting. But today I just wanted to do a chit chat, get ready with me. I really have not filmed like any type of makeup related video or anything like that in a long time. So I said productivity. I said let's get into it. So today I'm gonna be like just doing my makeup. Honestly, I should have filmed this tomorrow because I'm actually going somewhere, but let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about it. Also, if I'm looking down, it's because this tripod is so high and I genuinely don't know how to bring it down to my level. So I'm gonna be looking down at my mirror so I don't mess anything up. And the lighting in my room is wonky because if you haven't noticed already, I moved, yeah. So yeah, all of that stuff will be up. So today I'm gonna be like beating my face and then show you guys a braided headband wig, because like I've seen it so many places, I've seen so many videos, and I want to try it out myself. Honestly, I was considering getting one for the gym, because like sometimes I work out like in between doing important stuff and I just can't rip my wig off, you know. So let me go get a beauty blender. Also brought a paper towel because I already know, I know this is gonna get everywhere. By the way, I wash my beauty blenders and they have never been this size for the longest time. Like what is that? What is that? I think that was the original size they came in. Oh my god, I have not touched my makeup setup in so long. I'm genuinely blanking on what to do first. Like, does anyone ever feel like that? Like if you just don't do your makeup for a while and then you randomly do it, it's like, where did we, who said that? Like, where did we start doing this? So yeah, I just wanted to like chat because I did say I was changing up the theme of my channel. Not really changing, just going back to what I originally made the channel for and what I was like, yeah, this needs to be closer. We're blind over here. Honestly, just making my channel more beauty themed. Nails are beauty themed, but you know, I feel like I talk about this so much, so I need to shut up. But honestly, I've been thinking about the topic of like self-love and self-discovery, and like part of me feels like it is BS, because like not the concept in general, but how society reacts to like self-love and just like growth. For one, like nobody cares. Like in reality, like in your personal life, if you do actually grow. Now I'm getting my plants messed up. Let's move that. I hope this doesn't come off as dumb or it doesn't not make sense, because I want it to make sense. So please. I'm also horrible at explaining things, so let me know. But honestly, I feel like self-love and all that is only acceptable when it's idealistic to fit into societal standards. Take that as you may. Honestly, I don't know where that thought is coming from, but I was just evaluating the concept and how people accept you as the person that you are. And like, I don't know, because sometimes when you grow and when you change and you love yourself, people appreciate it because, I don't know, why do they appreciate it? Do they appreciate it because it fits into their standard of living, or because it fits into their schema, or do they appreciate it because they genuinely want to see a change in your life? Most likely is because it fits into their schema. And I feel like that's why when people change, by the way, you're a versatile individual, you have your own thoughts and feelings and emotions, and you're probably never going to remain the same type of person you were 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 10 years ago. So the idea of change should be welcome. I know a lot of people like are just like scared, and honestly that makes sense, because like me too. By the way, this is the warrior palette. I know this is in drugstore, but it was a drugstore price, best believe. I got it on sale. Anyway, I was taking inventory of myself and my ideas, beliefs, and behaviors, which is something that you should try to do often, and just like evaluate yourself as a person, not necessarily because you want to change, but just because you want to understand yourself better and maybe reevaluate how you handle situations and your environment in general around you. And I was thinking that like self-love is something that I've struggled with, and I know a lot of people struggle with. And it's like, do we struggle with it because we don't want to change as people, or do we struggle with it because we know society or our immediate environment will not accept that change that we want to make? But like, where is the fine line between changing yourself as a person to fit your own standards and changing yourself or remaining the same to fit societal standards? I don't know. I could not tell you if I wanted to. I couldn't. I really could not. But I guess like that's the whole point of self-discovery. It's like figuring it out for yourself. Guys, this is gonna turn out bad because me doing makeup and just like talking is horrible. We're just gonna go in with foundation and do this. I just realized, oh, I usually mix my MAC. I know this is also not drugstore, but you can do this without drugstore. I mean, you can do this without the MAC. And then I'm using my old ass. You can see is dirty and old. Kind of sad and depressing, but relatable. Like, stop. TikTok is really like, has ruined my sense of humor, my sense of personality. Or maybe it hasn't really ruined it. I feel like it's enhanced it because that's literally how I act. And people find that shit so annoying. But like, guess what? Do you? Anyway, I was thinking that there's something like... Don't worry, guys. The lighting is making it worse than it seems. It oxidizes really quickly. I also realized that there's something like... I don't know. There's something powerful. Oh my god, not her saying powerful. What is this? Anyway, there's something like really interesting and validating like about people existing in their own right. Like people just existing how they are and not accepting BS from other people. Does that make sense? Like just doing you and like letting people speculate, letting people assume, just letting people come up with whatever perception they want of you, because honestly that's not your responsibility. And I think that's something like a lot of like self-conscious people like lack, which is true. I'm talking about myself too. I'm extremely self-cautious at some points. Like I'm the type of person to think like I'm literally the most annoying, the most like worst person to be around, but then I'm also like, I'm so interesting, I'm so beautiful, I'm so attractive. I don't know what that duality is. I don't really know what created it. I mean, yeah, I do, but at the same time, whatever. Y'all get the point. Also, if I sound extremely monotone, my nose is stuffed because I moved in the middle of a storm, and now I have like almost a permanent cold. Not a cold, but like a minor. Why did I say permanent? I mean a minor kind of like cold or whatever. And my voice is almost undetectable. Like I can hear the difference in my voice. I think it's something that I found difficult, especially growing up in such a strict, like heavily guarded, is that the word? Guarded household. Like I found it so difficult to just be myself, even though I knew who I was. And I remember distinctly every single like I don't know, what is that called, teacher, any administrator or teacher that would meet me growing up would be like, you're so mature for your age, or oh my god, I can't believe you're like you're a kid or whatever, because you act so adult-like. And I realized a lot of times that I would suppress my emotions. Does that make sense? I would almost like internalize turning it off. Not the Vampire Diaries reference, not the turning off emotions, not turning off humanity, but yeah, it's very typical about like self-conscious people, because there's like a huge like impeding fear of people actually finding out who you really are, or there's just like a fear of like basically not existing in your own right, having this fear that people, if people look through that, like break down your walls or see who you are as a person, they'll immediately not like you. And a lot of times that's true, because if you've curated a persona that is more acceptable for the environment you grew up in, obviously if you immediately change that like act, basically you're on a stage, if you change that act up, people, it's almost shocking to a lot of people, because they're not used to, again, you existing in your own right. So as someone who has struggled with self-expression and freedom of expression. I just think it's important as us as a society to be like less judgmental, and that's so easy to say, but honestly it's never gonna happen. And even honestly, this is like the most woke Gen Z. Our generation is so woke, like, but also it's extremely toxic. Can we talk about that? It's woke but toxic because like I have never seen before, I mean duh, I'm born in this generation, how would I have seen other generations before? But I mean, observing like historically or like behaviors before, you know what I mean, like millennials or even previous generations, like being weird or being quirky or whatever was like still never acceptable. Even when I was growing up, like even my heritage, like being Nigerian, never accepted, never cute, never fun. Honestly, it only recently became popular, like before like right when I was graduating high school is when like people were like claiming being African, like that was cool. And like almost like any minor thing growing up that made you stand out of the crowd immediately made you weird, made you bad, made you like an untouchable basically. So back to my topic. I guess the topic of this is like, please focus. Existing in your own right and being your own person. That plays is such an effect on how people perceive. I mean, everything you do plays an effect on how people perceive you, but I think that maybe existing in your own right and being your own person gives you more clarity of who you are internally, because a lot of times, like, no matter what society you grow up in, you will always try your best to fit the schema that is set by whatever governing body or whatever is socially acceptable by the masses. Like, you're just naturally gonna try and follow what everyone else is doing, and to some extent it's almost like, yeah, being part of a society is a contract, and you give up parts of yourself, whether that's good or bad, to follow the rules of that society. So to basically fit the schema of what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And obviously there are reasons for laws and rules in societies because that prevents literal crime from happening. But as far as personality and behavior goes, and then your social circle, a lot of times like it creates such a, I don't know, I feel like it creates a sense of loneliness, because like I feel like especially in like our generation or whatever, the technology generation, we all want to be more expressive with each other or closer. I feel like people want to be closer, but people aren't, they can't. Like, we're closer on social media than we are in person. Does that make sense? Like, we're there but we're not there, we're close but we're not close. So now let me show you guys the braided hairband wig. This is what it comes in. This company sent it to me. Honestly, I'll put all their information. Why is it making me look yellow? This lighting is so bad because I really don't have a good setup. But yeah, I'll put all their information down below. Yeah, put all their information and stuff down below. They are an Amazon seller. This wig was really affordable, so I would recommend you get it if you want something like cheap and quick. Not cheap. Well, let me just, I did open it already, so not to be a fake reviewer, but I did. It comes with 2 head caps. I have so many of these, I really just don't know where they are anymore because I throw them around all the time. My lash is definitely not placed properly, but we already knew that. You're on my channel for a reason. Next is the wig. Honestly, I don't know how to pronounce the name and I didn't want to butcher it. But look at this tag. This is so fancy and nice. It comes with a little cute, oh, look at the panda. Look at the panda. It says, thank you for your purchase. I think they, yeah. You can contact them. It just thanks, it says thank you. It has like a cute little panda and a rainbow, and it wishes you a great day. That is such a cute touch. I like when companies do like little things in their products because like it kind of makes me want to buy more. It comes with the headband. I didn't know this was separate, but this is helpful because then you can change the headband to whatever you want instead of it being set in stone. How do you pronounce this? Azzy Hair. Glory is, their slogan is your beauty is your glow. This is how the wig comes. It has these attachments. Also, if I'm looking at the viewfinder, honestly, I have no idea what I look like because I'm blind. So there's that. So it has this, and then it has clips in the back. on the sides. And I guess I should take this off. Bald me stand. Should I add more foundation to my scalp? I don't think that did anything. No, it did not. It did not. So I'm gonna put it on and see what it looks like. Also, this is the length. It is so soft, I'm not gonna lie. Kind of soft. This is a really nice wig. What? Are they sure this is synthetic? Let me see. No, it's synthetic. That's crazy. All right. Should I? Yeah. Let me just put it on. Let me just put it on. Oh, that's a snug fit too. That's good. I was scared it would like slide off. Oh my. What? Honestly, if you couldn't see the top, you could not tell. Can you guys even tell this is synthetic? Like, be honest. I don't think you can tell. All right, and now you can put on the headband. And I like that they make it thick enough so it actually like covers the hair. I'm not gonna put the clips in because it's like already snug on my head, and it has this little band makes it like not grip but grip. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? And now the headband. Maybe I should have put the headband on first. Y'all, I do be stupid though sometimes. Yeah, let me see. Wow, fancy. Oh, this is cute. Honestly, you could, should I pull out my edges to make it look presentable? Let me go get a hairbrush. Honestly, I wish I had found this angle before I started filming because this is like 1,000 times better. But that is it for this video. I'm literally in shock at how good the wig looks. Like, what is this? What is this sorcery? Y'all, braided hairband wigs are it. Like, look at the body. Body yaddy yaddy. Like, what? I'm shocked. Very much surprised. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope I can edit it down. But if you want to see more videos like this from me, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really do love you guys. And just remember to exist in your own right. Well, what do I know? I'm just a stranger on the internet giving you advice. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and like just being there and being patient. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.